Hello, good afternoon. I'm Dr. Jenn, and I'm here to talk to you about how you can boost or actually balance your immune system physically without purchasing products. So much of the advertising or information that we see out there is talking about, purchasing products, spending money to buy what somebody has to offer. And what I want to do is share with you information about how you can support your immune system, how you can support your overall health and well-being, especially during this time of COVID. Now, if you've checked out some of my other videos, I've talked about how we can check in and determine how our immune system is currently functioning. And I talked about how beliefs can move our immune system either to operating more optimally or in a more balanced way, or how beliefs or decisions that we make can actually impact negatively how our immune system functions. And with the people that joined me for that, we could actually demonstrate how our immune system boosted or became more in balance when we identified and chose beliefs that support optimal immune function. Beliefs like, I am my most powerful healer, and beliefs like, I believe that my immune system is capable of taking care of me if I'm exposed to COVID. These are important beliefs for us to choose. But I want to talk today, so check out those other videos. Anyway, I want to talk today about things that we can do physically to support optimal or balanced immune function, and without purchasing products. So some of the things, and you hear these things all the time, but it's important for us to revisit them. And I'm just going to go down this list quickly because you've probably heard this and you might even be rolling your eyes a little bit about this. And that is staying hydrated. Our body is made up of a lot of water. It requires water to function. Being dehydrated is much like the engine in a car, not having enough oil. Things have to work harder. Same thing in our body. We don't want our body to have to work harder to do the everyday tasks that it has to do. So being hydrated is going to allow our body to move more efficiently, to follow through on all those tasks more efficiently, easily, less stress on the body. Of course, getting good sleep and getting enough sleep. Exercise, moving on a regular basis. You don't have to go run a marathon, but moving on a regular basis is going to support you in optimal immune function. And eating good foods. And I'm looking up a list that I made earlier. I should have pulled this up sooner. But eating good foods that are good, have a lot of antioxidants, things that are going to help decrease inflammation in our body. We want to decrease our sugar intake because, again, that's not good for our body. It's going to lead to inflammation. We also want to eat foods that support, again, lower inflammation, our body being able to respond to that. And good oils, good fats do that. And nutrient-rich foods, because our body needs nutrients for all the operations it does on a daily basis. And fermented foods. Fermented foods are great for supporting healthy gut or bacteria that is actually good for us, both in our gut and in some cases on our skin. There are, and I don't begin to know all the places that good bacteria hangs out, but what I do know is that when our good bacteria is in balance, that we have a healthy biome, that it supports the health of our body and our immune system. Now, not smoking. Smoking will cause some issues with us being able to have optimal immune function. And then managing our stress levels. The higher our stress goes, the less our immune system can function, because Our immune system is about long-term health. And as stress increases, it also increases the function of our sympathetic part of our nervous system, our fight, flight, freeze. And if we are trying to survive and stress, high stress says we're having to survive, then our immune system actually function lowers. Not as many resources go to that. So if we want high immune function, we need to bring down our stress levels. And then one that we don't talk about enough that I want to highlight, let's highlight this here, pay attention to this here, and that is having fun, taking care of our well-being. And, I was just having this conversation today with a client. I was raised, you take care of business and then you have fun. Well, what I've come to discover is business is always there. There's always more to do, of course. And so having fun, allowing ourselves to have fun and enjoyment in each day is really important. So when was the last time you had fun? Bring it into your day. And then all of this ties to optimal nervous system function. Now, the good news is things that we do to support our immune system are all really good to support our nervous system as well. I will highlight a couple of others. And that is practice new skills, learn new ways of doing things, because it creates new neural pathways, which is always good for us. Change things up. If you're always doing things with your right hand, for those things that maybe don't really matter, like picking up your glass, I know typically as a right-handed person, I would normally pick it up with my right hand. But I'm going to pick it up with my left hand, again, create new neural pathways, support neural function in a different way. We want to have as many pathways, and we want as many strong pathways for those patterns that we want to repeat. So doing things with your non-dominant hand is a way to do that. Wearing jewelry on the opposite hand, placing things in a new way that you have to reach for it differently or interact with it differently are all good for our nervous system. And practicing those things, repeating those things, because again, we want those neural pathways to be created. Some of the other things that we can do, get out in the sun, absorb some natural sunlight, so that way our body can create vitamin D. That's really good for us. Getting our feet on the ground, hugging some trees, getting out in nature. I'm going to talk about that more in a moment. And then, of course, taking care of our spine. Our spine protects our nervous system, so things that support optimal movement of our spine, like chiropractic adjustments, are excellent for that, of course. Believe in that really strongly as a chiropractor. And other things like, of course, exercise, yoga, also do that as well. And then one of the things that I want to highlight is forest bathing. Spending time outdoors, spending time in the woods. There's a good amount of research out there that talks about all the positive benefits of forest bathing. And a lot of the things that I highlighted that these other things do to support our immune function and to support our nervous system, forest bathing also does. It can boost our immune system. I've got a list. It's easier for me to just rattle some of it off. It can improve our mood. It can reduce stress. It can help with focus, give us more energy. It can help with sleep. I know for me, when I go out in the woods, I feel so much better. I feel lighter. I can literally feel stress fall away. It does help with energy. I also know it reduces pain and discomfort. It's one of the things that I love about spending time in the forest. Of course, more grounded, more present, more connected. I'm more aware. My intuition flows. And of course, I can have a good time as well. So here, just, quick brief synopsis of some of the things that you can do to support your immune system, to support your nervous system function, which is crucial for optimal immune function too. And you didn't even have to go to the store to buy anything. So if you've got questions, if you've got comments, post them below. I want to know what they are. I'd love to hear what you think. And of course, pass this on, share this with others who would benefit from balancing, boosting, optimizing their immune system and the nervous system for overall health and well-being. All right, everyone. I am sending you lots of love and, of course, all things fucking fantastic. Till we connect again, I love you all. Mwah.